this is the view today because I just don't feel like doing outside stuff publicly. I've been consistently going to the gym. I've gone every day this week. I did not want to go yesterday, did not want to go today, and I couldn't understand where this like negative fog came from. And guess what it is? PMS. I've just had to like really sit with myself and be patient with myself and not stress myself out. I did that quiz that I've been studying for. I got an 86, which is incredible. And I went through all my clothes and got rid of a bunch of stuff. And I cleaned all my makeup brushes and just got a lot of things that I needed to get done. Thankfully, the snow is all melted and the sun is out and it's not freezing out. I was able to sleep with my window open this week, which is wild because it has been so snowy here. And I worked out till failure today, which means I was there for a long time. I sat outside, I read a book. Instead of just feeling completely miserable, I am taking it easy on myself. I came home from the gym just ravenous. Obviously, I got here through binge eating. I quit smoking. It's almost been 5 years ago. Smoking or any kind of substance is a coping skill. I switched to food. To combat it now is don't allow myself the binge at night. I allow it when I get home from the gym because I crave different things after the gym than I do in the middle of the night. I'm really trying to not be so hard on myself. Like I want this to last me forever. I don't want to like go back to a certain lifestyle. I finished the Assassin's Blade and I started the Queen of Shadows right away. And I was kind of having regrets about reading the Assassin's Blade 4th, and I'm glad I did. Because going into Queen of Shadows, it's brought up a lot. And I don't think it's been brought up in all the other books. And you're back together, like you go back in time and then you're back into the present. And there's reconnections through a bunch of the characters that make sense to what happens in the Assassin's Blade. And it makes sense in my head because I think this is publishing order. I've also like done too big of distances in between each book. It was a good story. Do I want to agree with Michaela and say try being an influencer for a day? I don't think so. Hi, it's me. It's Saturday night. I am going to make some dinner, which is just gonna be some ramen, some hard-boiled eggs. Should we just do buldak because that's what we want? I think so. Let's prepare. I have pre-cut garlic in my fridge because I made a really delicious dinner this week, but I have to use it because it's stinking up my entire fridge. That with the bok choy, gonna saute that up. I got my hair done. I used to need a drastic change to my hair constantly. Bleach blonde, give me the color, all of that fun stuff. Since getting older and realizing what that does to your hair, I didn't want to do that anymore. So I've just put halo bits or highlights in places, and it's just been this gradual re-blonding, but also incorporating my natural hair color. I'm going to soft boil 3 eggs because I always fuck one up every single time. My garlic is currently just getting fragrant and making sure that the oil that I used, which is butter, is getting nice and coated and infused with the thick garlic. My water is boiling now, so we're gonna add the eggs. We're gonna lower the heat a little bit, and we're gonna now add in the bok choy. I love watching it go from giant to small. Oh, I love doing that. I make a mess. I'm gonna grab a lid and just lower the temperature. My timer is going to let me know when to put my noodles in. You're a little neurodivergent. Do you have a favorite dish? And I do. It's a pasta bowl. Ah, family's here. Bye, thanks, I love you. Did you eat dinner? What? Did you eat dinner?
I did, and I could always go for some more food. Hi.
Did you text me?
Yeah, I texted you, hi, we're coming home.
Stop.
Hello, YouTube.
Oh shit, yeah, I gotta do this. Sorry.
Oh no, YouTube, I dropped my signed vinyl. Oh no, I dropped my signed vinyl. Oh no.
What? What? Hold on. Oh, fuck! I was not expecting you to come home so quick. Eggs in an ice bath. Now the bulldog sauce. I like it spicy, but I don't use the whole packet. Now, I'll just let the sauce heat up with the noodles while I finish off the bok choy.
Hey Mom, wanna see my block of wood?
Yeah. I'm concerned. What do you mean by a block of wood?
I mean a literal block of wood.
What's that from?
I found it outside one day.
Did you write on it all?
What?
Where? A block of wood where? You just wrote all over this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, see you.
See ya. I can tell these aren't gonna be, maybe they'll be a little soft. We'll see. It's a medium. Beep beep. Wow, so beautiful. So aesthetic. Giant mess.
Hi.
I love you.
Are you recording me?
Yeah, we're getting some matcha and donuts from Fennec.
6, 7.
Well, sir, what are we doing today?
We're going through like the entirety of this one like shopping district.
Yeah, so
Maybe 16, 17 minutes depending on which store.
yeah, how long in the bookstore?
4 hours.
Okay, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So 15 minutes in 3 stores, and then 45 in the bookstore.
Yeah.
So we'll be up here for. Math is not our strong suit.
We'll be here for like 25 minutes.
You're not serious, right?
I'm not.
Donut. All right. We did 15 minutes in winter. We did like 10 minutes in Dollarama. Half an hour in the bookstore.
I would say so.
Wanted a whole bunch of books, so we decided we would go to the library.
Now we're at Smash Burger.
Yeah. I got a burger.
So hot. It's so greasy and
He got-
so good.
Yesterday we had a whole day out. We went and we get into these, well, I get into these moods and then he just comes along with me where we get browsy, where we just need to get like browsing at stuff. Really wanted to go to the library because I have like all those books, right? Like, and I am one of those people that just keep buying books and don't read as much because I have other things that I have to do other than reading, and I just don't want to keep adding to the endless TBR. If I find a book that I do like, and I think I said this in a babble, I do find a book that I do like, I will buy it and then annotate it. But we had a really good day, and then today I woke up, read a little bit, went to the gym. My child's off school. The change in routine messes me up sometimes. I was able to go to the gym and up the weights, which I will probably do next time. And I did only push today, and then 15 minutes of cardio, which I'm trying to get, building my stamina up to eventually run. I am in bed. I am reading Queen of Shadows, and you guys, this is so good. This is so good. I am so glad that I read Assassin's Blade when I did. I read it fourth. All the things that happened in this one do add up with Assassin's Blade, and I'm really glad that I read it before this, because if I would have read the Assassin's Blade before, I think I would have had a lot more empathy for Selena and Aelin. I don't know how to say it, but this one was the romantic order. You're disconnected from her for the first few. You're like, what the hell is happening? Why are you so angry? Why are you like this? Then the whole bits of Heir of Fire happen. Is that when Heir of Fire happened? And yeah, I like this way. Anyone else that says a different way, even if the author herself says, no, it's the first one, you should read it, I don't think so. I cannot wait to get to Kingdom of Ash because it is a big boy. Actually, let's go. I want to kind of see this. I'm not going to do the tandem read. I just don't have the capacity to switch between two. I have some good books up here that I just need to... What's this one? Oh, this is pretty. The embroidered book. How'd she end up here? See, I can tell when I bought certain books. One from like the publishing trends, but also just I have a really good memory for when roughly I bought books and what ones I bought like before moving into here and ones recently. This is one that's recent. Anyway, we're getting distracted. This one, this is an Amazon published one. The Dread Descendant. I don't know how many. I think I own another one that I got from Nakodo Books, my favorite bookstore. Nakodo Books in Calgary, Alberta, down in Chinatown. I also really love the owner. She's incredibly kind and nice and chatty, and she just loves books. You can just tell. And going there is quite the experience too, because it's in Dragon City Mall. She opened her bookstore last year in August, or in 2025 in August, and she had a whole alchemized event. She's doing some more events for some more of the books that are coming out this year. If you're looking for a really fun bookstore to go to that is curated and special editions, the pretty ones. Okay, oh, Empire Storms is a big boy, huh? That one's a big one. Isn't these two, let's grab it again. Aren't these two, they happen at the same time and they're from different perspectives, aren't they? Ooh, okay. Listen, I know his name is Chaol. I am under that. I understand that. But you cannot make my brain say Chaol every time I read Chaol. Like my brain, that's what she thinks. Yrene, Assassin's Blade, Yrene. Now we got Kingdom of Ash. I haven't looked at these. My relationship with Throne of Glass was I tried to read it in between my like beginning of like Fourth Wing, ACOTAR, all of that, and it was just like it felt like a big change. I really like the smut of it all, honestly, but also listen guys, okay, again, I am a smut reader, but I'm also a fan fiction reader, so like even smut isn't smutty enough for if you're used to fan fiction. Sometimes I want to read the smut, sometimes I don't, and right now I'm really into Throne of Glass and it is so good. This should technically be a bookshelf babble, but I was talking about something else in between. All right, this big boy. How many pages is this? Don't read the last page. It's 900 pages? 980 pages, this one. Okay, what happens in this one? There's a quote on the back by Time Magazine, a worthy finale to one of the best fantasy book series of the past decade. Right now, my cousin has whatever the second book is, and then I have one out. But the fact that these even fit in this little box, I don't know how it happens. I also want to go through my books because when I first moved in and I put all my books up, I did it by color. So you can see like I tried to do it like the blue to the red down here, and there was color schemes over here, but I've messed with these shelves so much that they've gotten mixed up, but then there's still like a really heavy blue presence over here, and it kind of grosses me out. We're going to go through it. I just don't know how I want to organize them. I definitely want to move all of my sprayed edges so that they're poking out. I think they're so pretty. Oh, this one, For Lady Fortune. I love this color. Ox. And yeah, I buy books because I think they're pretty. Look at this Lord of the Rings. It's so old. It's so good. I've never read Lord of the Rings, but it's the whole trilogy in here. Yeah, so it has Fellowship of the Ring, book 1, book 2, The Two Towers, book 3, The Return of the King, but The Hobbit, it's not in here. This one, I think, was published. I never know if this is like the book published date. 1966. Is that when it was written? 1968, 1978? 1968. This book's from. Oh yeah, and there's like a whole level of pink, purple stuff. Yeah, I don't love it. And I don't love like all the reds here. So maybe I'll start on these ones. Is this soft? I'm not sure if it is. So, I got a text message, bye. I thought I was filming this. I just flipped my hash browns. Got them all over the oven. I want these crispy hash browns that I used to have. There was this old cafe down in Kensington. They made disgusting food. Sorry if you're watching this, but it was not the greatest. But it was such an old school diner vibe. Diner food and then Chinese food. It was amazing. And they had these hash browns that were so delicious. They're not crispy enough yet. They're just basically, I put some Lowry seasoning salt on them. They're just basically cut up French fries. While we're cooking breakfast, I gotta take the Dexcom off. Oh my god. Does that hurt?
No.
I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Okay. Do we have the cleaner stuff?
Like the
white. Oh shit. Sorry, I gotta do this real quick.
Yeah.
You're bathing strong. Here, wipe your arms down with that.
Together?
Yeah, because we're gonna. Do you want to try a different spot?
I'm okay.
And breakfast box choice. Good, right?
That's really good. Do you have any more?
No, a little bit. Yeah. Sorry. Let me stab ya.
Do people put ketchup on bacon?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want some breakfast bok choy?
I'm okay.
Okay. Did you grab this spot? Yours okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. We are in bed again in a black hoodie. I didn't gym today. I woke up early. It was ready to go. I wanted to sit and read. When I was about to go to the gym, I checked my email. My therapist's boss messaged me saying that she couldn't make it and I have to wait 2 more weeks for a session with her, which is fine. I was kind of not wanting to do it, but the last time I saw her was about 3 weeks ago, and before that it was 3 weeks before that, and we've never gone that long other than the time that I was oh, I'm gonna ghost my therapist because I was going through a lot of stuff, and my heart just felt really heavy. I was there was just things that were brought up for me that I was oh, okay, that's fine, and it just kind of made me anxious, and so something I'll have to talk to her about. They did offer me support from someone else in the office, but it was just I just have these feelings of oh, what if I don't ever see her again? So we're gonna have to talk about that. It kind of makes me emotional. Yeah, I cleaned my room. I actually brought my office from my basement to my room so that I could have the sunshine, but there's no sunshine today because it's gonna snow, and that's driving me crazy. It is what it is. My lips are really chapped. Let's put some chapstick on. So I'm doing some reading in bed and kind of just doing some phone work. Hold on. And I'm just trying to keep above water because change of routine is kind of strange and hard. Usually every year I get a crack in my lip. Me and my cousin, we get matching cracks. This stuff? Is it squalene? I think squalene is the thing to oh my god, I have a booger. Over the winters, one of those always cracks open. I used to get one here. Not anymore. Anyway, no, I was on the way to go to the gym, but I was late. My brain then messes up. If I'm not there at a certain time, then I just won't go. I haven't gone on Tuesday in a while, but then as I was getting ready to go, my hair is crazy right now. I actually got my hair done. I might have said that, but I don't do my hair that often. And I was getting ready to go. My dogs got so excited because when it's nice out, I try to take them once a day at least. When it's nice. It was really cold, and I was wearing some of those butt lifting leggings. As I was crouching to let the dog like take their leashes off because they're small. I heard a rip and I heard another rip, and I was like, oh, I definitely ripped my butt. And I did. Then I am reading A Queen of Shadows. This is so good. I have dog-eared so many pages. Like, every page is basically dog-eared. This is probably one of my favorite books I've ever read. As a part of a series, because so many things happen in this. It's so good. I guess I just am not a big fan of world building. But do you know what? Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and we're kind of like, Crown of Midnight does get kind of exciting. But they're like, I'm trying to think, like, what do I like in a story? Why didn't I like the first two? I did like them, like, but I read them last year, beginning of last year, so I can't remember what. I think I was in a different headspace. Well, let's be real. Okay, so there's before I started taking ADHD meds, and then there's after. So this is really exciting to medicated me. And I think I started reading Throne of Glass unmedicated. I either don't think I had like the attention span to like it the way that I should have. Whereas like there's a lot of, if you've read this series, like there's, especially with like in Assassin's Blade, nothing really happens with her. I'm trying not to spoil. Sorry guys, I spoil things. It happens. I saw someone say it's more about the prose than the people. And I think that I've read so much romance and so much romantasy and so much contemporary that fantasy kind of loses its excitement for me, I think. So when I have settled into this series finally that, oh, this is a fantasy. Yes, there's romance. There's no spiciness really, which is fine. I don't need it. I think I just wasn't in the headspace to read it. But I do. I really like this story. But I do think I'm going to put it down. Even if I can't remember it as well, I do think I'm like, after this, I'm going to put it down. I'm going to read a library book, which I'm realizing that I got science fiction only. And I joined a book club for April 4. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god. What did I do with it? Oh my god. Do with it. I sleep with books in my bed. Oh, there we are. Okay. I joined a book club of one of my friends on Instagram. She's rereading The East of Eden by John Steinbeck. But I've had this up on my shelves for a long time. So I'm hoping to get that finally read as a group. Instagram. Her name is Ty. She's one of the first people that I followed on my new account. She loves a mass market paperback and she loves classics. She also got me into wanting to read The Count of Monte Cristo, and I don't have the solid book, but I got it on Kindle. But now I actually want the book because, you know, we love a classic and like how big of a thick boy it is. Yeah, my office is now up here, so I can sit up here and work on what I need to do. This apparently is my new therapy because I feel better just chatting. It is March 26th today. And it is like really fucking snowing out. Holy baloney. I'm just waking up from, I don't even know how long of a nap, but I had a nap. I forgot to take my meds this morning. And this has now happened a handful of time in the last year where I wake up and I do my routine and then a certain time hits and I look at the clock and I go, I don't think I took my, and then my brain goes, it's okay, I don't need it. And I've done this enough times now that I know that I do need it. And I'm like learning about it through school, learning about it through my own research, learning about it through lived experience. Like I have some periods, some PMSs where my medication works fine and I feel great and everything's fine and nothing's wrong. And that happens probably 50% of the time. And then 50% of the time it's like this one where like I am off. Like on your period, sometimes like your ADHD meds can stop working as efficiently. It's like a little bit harder to get through the week and stuff. I'm also not as like moody as I used to be, and I don't nap. Like, so if I nap, it's because I'm sick or I'm not feeling well, like on this meds. But I napped today and I woke up and the world was black and everything in it didn't matter. And what's the point? And then my brain kicks in and goes, it's not back. You just didn't take your meds. So now I'm in the process of just like trying to like pep myself up. Bed, I asked for a hug, have a coffee because I know my brain needs the stimulation. Look at my dogs, practice gratefulness, understand that like it's okay to feel this way, but it's not truth. And I also haven't been to therapy in a month, like, and that's something I've been using as a tool. And I have this like equal parts, like, oh, I don't want people to see this. And then equal parts, like, people aren't going to really see this. And if you see it, I hope you can like relate and you're not an asshole. But yeah, I've been dealing with my mental health the last year, anxiety and depression away. Because my ADHD meds have really taken a lot of anxiety and depression away. I really shut down and I do certain things that make me shut down. And one of them is like not getting out of bed. Today is a write-off. Do whatever you can do today. I made a coffee. I'm gonna have some food. And then I'm going to read. Oh, you guys, it snowed so bad. And that's not helping with the mindset. But it's okay. By the way, I'll be back.